Steve player. We have Gogesta now. Well, if he did not take time to analyze the set, to analyze how it works, it's going to be tough.
Now,
wait, okay, never mind.
hang on, hang on 1 minute. Okay, you're just, you know what?
We're just crafting both.
Just crafting with Bowser. Bowser's gonna be pulling out that crafting table and building blocks all over the place. But no, instead of the Steve, the Bowser is out to show, and this changes everything about this kind of matchup.
Yeah. Oh, the
Suddenly,
had just thrown out a window. Perfect. Thank you, Gogesta. We're going back again in this set here. We already seen a Bowser before. And, well, let's see how this one behaves. For now, again, I would say he's going to look for those interactions where he can win and round up the damage quite quickly. But for now, VinS is having the control of the rhythm of this game.
and again, it does come down to what we talked about before, where it was Dark Thunder versus Jin. Bowser, yes, he has a lot of very powerful moves, but you can absolutely be bullied into submission, especially with a character like Link, who can sit at an extremely safe distance and just throw out his entire arsenal at you.
Exactly, and we know that Bowser is for sure not the slowest guy in the game, but he's enough to reach Link before he can escape again and send those projectiles again and again on your face. For now, 172% already. I think those projectiles are quite stale. Never mind. We're only going to lose this stock right now. 43% only on the first stock of VinS. He's having the time of his life here.
He really is, and again, it just keeps going as well. Man. You started on the right side, now you're on the left side. You're still getting bullied, none the same.
Now this specific interaction is going to be interesting because of the flames. You can make the bombs of Link explode beforehand and like cancel one of those projectiles, but there's still the boomerang, there's still the arrows. I mean, it is not it's not a part here for Gogesta here.
And Gogesta just trying to find a single way in, but VinS is having none of it. Oh, he does not want this Bowser to breathe. He does not want him to move. He doesn't want him to do anything. Yeah, but finally, Gogesta does land his claws onto this Link.
It is a shame because here all this interaction was due to one mistake from VinS. He kind of extended his advantage, tried to go for edge guarding on Bowser, reverse, and he got like phased out, like kicked out of the terrain again. But for now, the damage are still growing up on both sides, but 129 already on the side of Gogesta. Next interaction could kill, especially if he doesn't mistake. Again, all the projectiles and the placement just like this.
And the ice cream man comes out to scoop you away.
Nice one.
It's just so unfortunate there because, of course, Link's recovered. The way they do like to do things is the way it drifts means that they can definitely reverse it and still make it back quite happily. And
that's the trademark of VinS we were talking about before with Mr. R, the clip we had against running from VinS where he reversed it and won the set from that. Well, here is what we are talking again about. And for now, he's still ahead, already 100% from last stock of VinS. I don't see him going in the rhythm of this game yet. I mean, Gogesta for now is just suffering again and again in those kind of interactions.
Yeah, Gogesta just trying to find a way in, but VinS is definitely just setting up the wall of projectiles. Even the bomb recovery there as well, just sending him away.
That was not planned, I guess. He just got saved from the flame of Bowser here because the bomb exploded and sent him backwards. I know he's not going to complain, I guess, but for now, again, one stock ahead. Take on information in the set, I guess.
And there it is, and there it is. The RP comes out, scoops him away, and that's one for VinS on the board. Now, of course, game 2, you have to wonder, is the Steve now going to come out? Because that was definitely a rough game.
That is indeed the question, because if he takes out Steve, he will force Link to come and get some interaction, which was literally the reverse of this current situation.
Exactly that, yes.
He was the one running around, and try to catch that Link before something happens to him. Well, now he is going to be the one waiting for him to approach and then reacting to the options that VinS can offer. Let's see if it is what's going to happen. Honestly, it could be the case. I also see him remain on Bowser if he thinks that he got a few things going on. Let's see what happens for now.
And of course, yeah, we do have to keep in mind as well, going back to Dark Thunder Jin, where
took a few games.
Dark Thunder, of course, we thought that Jin maybe would switch off the Jigglypuff constantly because the first 2 games were looking so rough, but then suddenly he just started to play better. Yeah. He just started to pull it out of nowhere, and
now it's quite
We might see a similar case here.
exactly more. I think we're agreeing to see something more like the last games of this set we're talking about, because in the end it was the opponent of Bachmann who changed characters here, and we are here talking about Bowser swapping. So a bit different here. Oh, trying to get something fancy here with the down air, trying to spike him out of the ledge quite quickly in this game already. We're only 20 seconds in there, and we're already 100% on the side of Gogesta.
Yeah, this is already looking quite rough. He's just trying to find a way in, but finally starting to land the hits. Forgets about the bombs, and then he scoops them up away anyway, sending him flying out. And VinS is looking nice here. It was finally starting to look like Gogesta was getting something going, but then he just had the bomb sent him away. VinS reacts, and he's gone anyway.
This is where you find the master in aerodynamics and geometry on the side of VinS. Finding this interaction and reacting to the angle was perfect on his side. Finally finding a kill with Gogesta, not being that far behind. That is quite a good trade for him, let's be honest here. Let's see how it goes. Again, the clip! Twitch clips so going on and gone again. For real, VinS is on fire today. And I'm not talking about the talking also here.
Of course. He's definitely holding down the fort. He's got that shield up. He's preventing the fire from coming out. And then the up as well. It seals another stock away.
Honestly, VinS plays wonderfully.
Gogesta just on the back foot the entire time. VinS is just not leaving a single moment where he could really get anything going. Each time that Gogesta does is just being snuffed out, and you can see him trying to approach here, and it's just so difficult because not only have you got the projectiles, but then you got the neutral layer as well with its stupidly long and then the bomb stopping the side as well. That would have sealed up a stock, but no.
Everything just went sideways here. Everything just went not according to plans. With the bomb helping with the command grab, with here the spike that didn't spike that much, and then as did, everything didn't go as planned here for Gogesta. I think it's time to bring out a new character. For real, I don't think he's in the mood, and I think specifically for VinS, everything is going like perfectly.
Yeah, it's
all the transition, all the transformation he tried to place went on perfectly.
But still sticking with the Bowser, he is a faithful loyalist to the day he dies. He is still just looking to find a way in. He knows he can do it, but he just has to find the opportunity, and he does not want to give up on the Bowser just yet, even if it means tossing the set. He wants to find this in, but
it's not going again according to his plans, and I'm quite sad again because when you compare it to the set with Dark Thunder and Jin, you could see this adaptation going on in the next day, during the sets, during the games, and here I don't see that much again. We are already on game 3, and for real, game plans from one side and gameplay for the other haven't changed yet. So honestly, I'm a bit saddened what's going to happen next.
Yeah, you just have to hope that Gogesta has a plan in mind. And so far, not doing a bad job. This is the way he is. The way he's approaching things right now is the way to do it, where you just have to keep bullying the Link. But it just takes one moment where you're stuck in disadvantage that things start going sideways.
Yeah, and now we see the Tomals here. I think he was going for a command grab and didn't have faith in his reads. Going for it there. He's going to kill. Not yet. Link is a tough boy, I guess. Still undying, I guess I can say that. Going there for the drop double jump fair. He's going to take him back to control the terrain, and that's it here. To finish together, but that was quite exotic. I don't think that was the best option here. But well, in the end, he did lose the stock here. Maybe he would try to get his part of the pie now. Yeah, again, the bomb recovery, one of the triggers.
Of course, yeah, but Gogesta finally sealing up that stock as well. Only 17% as well, so barely taking any damage. He's keeping things nice and even in this game for you, so definitely showing new leases of life here. But still got to find a way in through this absolute steel wall of projectiles that VinS is throwing out. He's saying, okay, you know, I've got a lead here, I don't need to approach you, and I've got the tools to make sure that you never do anyway.
Well, it's exactly what you just said. He's not doing anything, punishing again the grab here. That was, again, quite provocative. I don't know if he was really planning on getting it, but for real now, the persons are ramping up again, little by little on the side of the Gogesta, and he can't do anything. For now, he's avoiding the bomb that hasn't exploded yet. Yeah, I'm not sure that was the best option, but for real, again, he can afford to make those kinds of options because he is pretty far ahead in games and in damage. Now, stocks is odd.
And there again, and the air dodge as well. It's not going to be enough to get back, unfortunately. And VinS in now a very, very nice spot here to seal up this set. But Gogesta is still on a hump. But no, VinS is cooking. He's cooking right now. He's got a lot to play for. He's got games to play for. He can go for a bit more sauce as well.
The quality of the execution here from the side of VinS is so perfect. I'm not used to this kind of like perfect execution from him, so hence I am quite surprised and amazed by what he's offering us today. And well, the results are showing already on the last game, last stock on the side of Gogesta, and dying of that.
That is it.
He was perfect on his execution. He was perfect on his read. He had faith in himself. He managed to understand exactly how was Gogesta working, what he could offer on the table, and he reacted perfectly. Everything was done according to plan on his side, and Gogesta was just dancing in the palm of his hand.
Absolutely. It's very methodical gameplay from VinS there. And thus, he seals up his spot into top 32. And after so many exciting sets, we've actually had we've had a 3-0 on our part. And that's actually